Buddy, what does this car here, look, this one down here, what is this, what's this? What is this car here? Look at it, what is it, bud? What does this is a Lamborghini. So, ready, bud? Get it. What is that car and this car going to have in common, besides being yellow? Stay tuned to the end of the episode and we'll find out. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute. All I'm going to say is life took over, and that's going to be that. So if we start from now, and I'll be consistent because I've got something really exciting at the end of the video that you guys are going to want to hear. That thing, still there, still have it, still not perfect yet, but it's work in progress, and we'll crack on with today's episode. There he is. Buddy! Hello. See, he's happy too. Right, stay tuned, it's coming. Onto this. I suppose you guys have been wondering what's going on. Well, she's still in bits, and we've got some progress because there's a plug there, and there's a bunch of plugs down there somewhere, and there's no dash again. Unfortunately, we can't run the S2000 dash anymore because inside this box here, if we grab it out, in this box here, oh, we have one of them. Look at them. Oh, it's got some fingerprints on. That's probably my fault because I got a bit over it. Yeah. And that is too big to fit in there. So we're going to have to make something. So I'm going to obviously get it running. All the plugs, I think the plug's in. I think we've done the plug already. There's the plug for the dash. Not a lot to it really, is there? That's the PMU plug. So I've sent the PMU back to ECU Masters because I want to upgrade from a 16 to a 24. And my keypad, I'm going from an 8 keypad to a 10 keypad. Yeah, I know she's a mess. But a lot of things have changed. Which one does it say today? So look. Oh, this one sucks harder. Yeah. So we've got a load of wiring done down here now. This is all done. And we've got to connect these up. So they're all done. They're all done. That's the O2 sensor one. And then we got the Mac valve ones. That's a crank trigger, yeah, coolant, and that's done. So basically, yeah. So there's my CAN network ones, and there's that's for the the smart coils. Yes, and that plugs into that one. Smart coils. Yeah, I've got to terminate those ones. Yeah, we're getting there. You see, I did have. Oh, that's the dash one. The PMU one is around here somewhere. Anyway, yeah. Also, while I've not been doing much on camera, we have a new ramp, a new 5-tonner that's been put in as well. So lots been going on. Boosting an EP, picked up an EK. That was supposed to be the next one when the Civic over there, and then something come up. Also, what I'm doing is I'm changing the fuel system again. So I don't know if you guys followed along before with the regulator and how that was in the way. And if you look, the regulator sits up really high above everything. So that would be a bonnet issue. Originally, I wanted the regulator to go over there. Now that sensor there is in the way. My clever mapper, Mr. Tanner, I'll talk about him in a bit. He says he can only, or should we can only use one cam sensor. So the S2000 has two cam sensor there. So we're only going to use the exhaust cam sensor and the crank sensor. So I can get rid of that sensor, and then I can put my pressure regulator tucked away underneath the scuttle panel here, which will clear this line out the way, clear this line out the way, and just make things a lot more neater and my OCD calmer. So I will, and if you follow me over here, hello EK, we have one. We have a valve cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, smooth it down, and I'm going to do some aluminium weldy, hot gluing. I will also blank off the old breathers and make my own ones. I blank off this bit here because we don't use it anymore for the coils, and that will be the new valve cover. So I'll be doing that on this episode as well. Stay tuned. It's a bit nipply. Right, so over there with my 23 different sets of wheels, I have finally found a use or a purpose for one of them. Have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Ray's RB forged. These are called RB Champs, and I've had them for 20 years. Find me another set of them. They are 15 by 7J on a 4x100 fitment, and they're going to be going on the Yellow Fiesta. Buddy. No, he doesn't care. Right, let's get back to work. Yep, so there it is. We are taking on the Built Not Bought series. I am fed up to my back teeth of these people who claim to be car builders and these social influencers or content creators who put 50 grand into other people's pockets and then claim that they've built the cars themselves, and they follow the brand or endorse the brand Built Not Bought. Well, that there is built, not bought. Every single bit on this car is going to be touched by me. All the welding, all the fabrication, all the building, all the engine work is done by me. The only things I don't do is machine work. The only things I don't do is tuning. So as you can see, this thing is bare. Nothing on it at all. So we've got nothing inside. There is nothing inside. Right. I'm taking on possibly the UK's first. No, definitely the UK's first. I'm taking on the Europe's first. This is going to be the VTEC model. There is no bolt-on bits to do what I'm doing with this. Everything's going to be custom made. And I heard a rumor that there's someone else who's building one, claiming to be the first, one of one. Well, up yours, pal. I don't think you deserve that, so I'm going to take it instead. So if you want to come out with your smack talk, come out smack talking with yours, and I'll come out smack talking with mine before yours. I've always been a first for what I do, S2000. First, many firsts for that. Still run the widest wheels and tyres on a road legal car in the world, on 18s. Still the first carbon fibre S2000 in the world. So right? I'm not done with my firsts, but I don't think it's okay to allow this individual to claim he has a first when he has never even lain down a bead of weld in his life. So, am I bitching? Yeah, I'm bitching because I've had enough. I'm sick and tired. It's time to deflate some egos. So this is Project FA to the FO. If you know what that means, well, good on you. If you don't, you'll see. I've got parts already arriving for this. I'll unbox them and show you. Buddy's in the way. He wants to get involved. Dude, what are you doing? My broke bush. Huh? Right, so yeah. So this is it. This is it. It's yellow, just like the Lamborghini. And buddy, what are you doing? Buddy, are we going to be the first? Yes, can I have a kiss? Yes, we're going to be the first. Yes. See, buddy agrees. He says we're going to be the first as well. So stay with me. I'm going to upload content weekly on the progress on that. I have 50 days. I have 50 days to turn this into what I think is, and please correct me if I'm wrong. So this is a VTEC model. So this model has a different chassis to the basic D-series model, which was never provided in the States. So all the swap kits are for a D-series model. They don't fit on this. Also, this came with Japanese stuff as well. So eyelet rear suspension, no fork suspension. This I have cut off a whole load of all manner of stuff already, as you can see. Where is it? Stuff that I don't need that it came with. And I have already seam welded, seam stitched the whole chassis, front and back. Well, front is all done, all seam welded, all underneath is all weldy. I'll get some better pictures. So, yes, what I was going back to is going to be turboed. It's going to be a K20 or K24. I haven't decided yet, and it's going to be all-wheel drive. Yes. Is it the first VTEC model all-wheel drive K20 CRX in the world? Is there another one? I know there's not one in the UK, and I know there's not one in Europe. I know there's a D-series one in Europe, but not a VTEC one, not a VTEC chassis one. It's also not yellow. And this as well is a late model VTEC. It's not an early one. This car was only registered or produced in April 1992, which makes this model younger than my EG. My EG is a 91. So how does that work when this should have replaced the EG and all that? Well, you know what I mean. So hang around and watch me play with my Rex. I'll see you guys in the next episode. There'll probably progress would be a lot more parts have arrived. We have some sponsors on board as well, which I'm not going to reveal yet. And we have a new tuner as well. So, and he's an epic bloke. This guy is just, he cracks me up on a daily basis with some of the voice messages he sends me. But yeah, so me and Buddy building this, late nights, long hours, and this is definitely the built not bought. If you can tell me a different description of built not bought, because I don't think putting money into someone else's pocket and paying someone else to build your car is built. That's bought. So when you have to make parts, that's built. When you have to buy parts and just bolt them on, that's bought. So I don't class changing the paint or the wheel nuts as built in some cases of these content creators and social medias, influencers. I changed my wheel nuts, built not bought, but you don't even know your own wheel nut thread. Okay, pal, you crack on doing what you're doing. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've got some welding to do.